My Twitch stream is unstable, just like I am. Don, Tail, thank you very much for the super chats. Much appreciated. I'm back. Yo, Crazy Cat, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Hellray, thank you very much for the 5 gifted membership. Shiopi, thank you for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. I'm setting up. I don't fucking remember how to do this. I got tea. Give me a second. I will not be showing you my nipples. What the fuck? Remy, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Time out, brother. This has been too long. Coma, thank you for the gifted membership. Much appreciated. I lost the game. Yo, Lenny. It's good to be back. D, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Alright. I mean, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I got tea. I'm a little nervous, man. I don't know. Do I have anything to talk about? Shiobi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Much appreciated. Smoke weed on stream. No, I'm a straight edge orc. I would never. I don't even like drinking. Everybody's like, you fucking liar, alcoholic. I don't. Do you like taking medicine? I thought not. Man, I had no time. I was working. This is crazy. I'm still doing stuff, but I could probably stream weekends for sure, and maybe a couple days on the weekdays if I could squeeze it in. Archaic Bro, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Okay, let's switch over. Just chatting. Does it work? Oh yeah, hold on. The YouTube chat. Hold on. Yeah, does it work? It's still funky, man. I don't want the chat summary, bro. Oh, this is crazy, man. I don't want the all right, there we go. We're good. I need to figure out. Well, we did figure it out. He disables us. I am in the process of migrating everything to a different stream software, and that'll definitely get me the transparent YouTube. Yo, Mochi just tries. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted memberships. Much appreciated. Oh, thank you, Charlie. It's good to be back. All right, guys. I feel like I tried not to make a big deal out of it, so like a lot of people might not know that like I just fucking disappeared, right? So in hindsight, that was probably not. I missed you so much I threw up on myself. Hey. I wish I could do that to people, you know? I wish I could do that to people. It's like Cass, you know? I get like fucking wasted and I fucking vomit all over myself. I was like, Cass, this is your fault. I missed you so much. I fucking vommed all over myself. Razor, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Oh, it's good to be back, guys. Yeah, I guess I should just talk about what I've been up to. I told people you did this to me, like I'm in like labor or something. To give birth and I'm looking at it and I'm like, you did this to me. You fucker. As soon as I eject the placenta, I'm coming for your ass. Eject. What the fuck is wrong with me? Call me, I'm sorry. It's not normal. I don't know. All right. Settle down. I missed you so much that I watched the room script reading and I died out laughing. I had like 4 lines, but it was so fun. I had 4 lines in that. Saku, thank you very much for the super chat. Never mind, you can leave again. Hold on, I just got back. Silly Boy Tomato, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Wore your shirt a few days ago. 2 different people complimented. Yo! Thank you for repping the merch. Much appreciated. Matthew, Crazy Cat, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. What was your subjugation campaign? Was it successful? You returned to us alive, so I assume all is well. I got most of the busy stuff out of the way, so I'm doing good. I still have a lot of work to do, but it's online for those of you that I don't know, like it's online and it's working, you know? Like there's a lot of stuff that I have to do, but at least it's working. Mushroom King, thank you very much for the super chat. What the fuck is a hype chest? What? What is this? All right, I'll open this shit. Behold this emote. What the fuck? What the hell happened to Twitch while I was gone? It was crazy, man. Okay. No, I'm not gonna share. God, Twitch is getting weird. Anyways, I don't know what that is either. I clicked it against my bet. I think I'm turning into a boomer because I clicked it. If I was in my right state of mind, I would not click anything because it's like it's gonna infect my computer and then I'm gonna be mining Bitcoin by the end of the day. I look pink today? What do you mean I look pink? Turning into a boomer? I got news for you, buddy. I'm not a boomer and I never will be. Okay. So, Twitch is having a bad day? Kinda. I picked up what I thought was just gonna be like part-time work, you know? It was something that I was thinking about for a while, and then the opportunity popped up, and I had an old buddy that was like, hey, we could really use your help with this thing, and I know you've done it in the past and you're pretty good at it. Like, could you... It's not like a salaried position, it's just like the place that he worked for was like, hey, could you help... Selling hot dogs? Just me in like super short shorts and like a crop top selling hot dogs? No. So I was doing, Brandon, I got a job interview tomorrow. Can I get a good luck? Yeah. Good luck. Yeah. Good luck, man. Good luck. Dreamy, thank you very much for the super chat. Head in my hands is my unhinged grunkle orc talks about Empire. Listen. I just came back. I should be allowed to talk about it. Just a hint of Mpreg, right? I'll settle back down and we shall speak no more of it until the next time I feel like I'm having a mental breakdown and I need to just, you know, unload. Like, you know, you ever feel like you're just fucking, you're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and you just need to like mind nut. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I picked up, you know, part-time work, but it quickly ramped up. I mean, well, there's no good way to describe it while keeping it as private as I want it to, but the people that I'm working for, they just wanted it up, and the thing that I'm working on up and running as soon as possible, right? And it's just like, hey, we need to get it up. We need to get it up. We need to get up and running, up and running, up and running. And I was like, all right. So I thought I would just be doing like maybe, I don't know, 20 hours a week and then working at my pace, but I ended up just fucking, I got a permanent job. Kinda, you know, kinda. So it's up now. There's a lot of shit that I need to fix up. It's like rough, but at least it's up and running and they're able to like see it working. So I can finally go back down to, you know, 20 hours a week, 15 hours a week. But I'm still probably going to be doing most weekdays. I'll be doing stuff until it's busy until after Black Friday. And then it tapers off and then it's dead after Christmas, you know? Proud of you. Also, don't let the man take advantage of you. I mean, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I did it as a favor, and it's kind of like, you know, I should have asked for more money. Why does this sound like your old job? Because it's very similar, but a different company, you know? As for a consultancy fee, Ved, you read my freaking mind. I don't know. I did it as a favor, and I was already kind of looking for it. And it came out. It's fine. It's okay. Maybe ask for a raise. I don't want to keep working for them. Fuck that. I don't want it to be permanent. Just go on a cross-country bike tour again, and they'll realize, I don't. We're not. It's not a permanent thing. It's a temp gig for sure. So, I think for the foreseeable future, I will definitely stream weekends. So Saturday, Sundays are good. Weekends, I'm good. So 2 days a week there. And then I'll try to do 1 or 2 streams on the weekdays, something like that. And then after November, I should be good to go. We'll be back to normal, right? So that's what you can expect from me. Hustle culture is bullshit, but also get that bread at your own pace. Yeah, you know, it's something that I've been thinking of. Is like, hey, I should probably, you know, fact, I work weekends. I'll still stream at least once a day on the weekdays, but I'll try to do more. And then, you know, I'm back to form after November. So it's not permanent. It's just for, give me like a month of this BS, you know? Did you build a commercial grade weed farm or something? I wish. I wish that's what I did. Dime Out, we've talked about this, and it's like, I want to be like a general contractor. I would love to like build shit with my hands. I fucking wish. Because like the shit that I do, I can't tell if it's doing anything. Although MBA sure can, I guess. I don't know. Like, it feels like I'm doing nothing. Maybe I'm being too down on myself. I just can't tell. I can't tell. Bro takes the orc salaryman RP so hard he went and got a salaryman job. It's different from a salaryman job. I'll give you that. Kyo, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Mark, good morning. Good morning. It's good to be back. Working with MBAs at 50-50. I'm getting my degree in mechanical engineering so I can build with my hands. You want a bit of lore? Yeah, I'll just get out there. I'll just get it out there. Tape. That's what Jimmy does. Jimmy has a bachelor's in mechanical engineering. Jimbo! Jimmy! But what Jimmy does is like only tangentially related to mechanical engineering. That's just what he does. That's what he got his degree in. I will teach you how to weld. I fucking wish. I fucking wish. I watched a YouTube. All right, well, let's talk about what I've been doing on my off time, because obviously I'm not working like a lot. Like, I'm not working like 80 hours a week, but like I started watching like YouTube videos to try to like de-stress and like get rid of the ignore the guilt. I was watching a bunch of videos about marine welders, you know, like diving welders. That shit is scary as fuck, man, and I want to try it out. I want to be, you know, I want to be like a diving welder. Please don't get dolphin. Archaic Pro. I could tell you for sure, without a question in my mind, right, and in my balls, the dolphins should be more afraid of me than I should be afraid of them. You know? Good way to take 6 years off your life. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Dolphins are assholes. But I'm the one that's like, you know, drinking melted cream cheese and pretending that I'm like a killer whale baby, you know? Mama, 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 you know? A dolphin is just a tiny killer whale. Think about it that way. You're insane? Kind of. Mahdi! Mahdi, it's good to see you, brother. Thank you very much for the super chat. More than become a welder, become a marine welder? Yeah, you know? I don't know. The other thing that I got addicted to is a fucking YouTube channel that has like, I think it's like just over 10K subscribers, but I'm like 100% addicted to it. There's like a sawmill, and I'm addicted to just watching. It's like ASMR to me. I don't know. I don't get the feeling, but I feel like the noise relaxes me, but I don't get the physical skin tingling response. But I'm watching videos about a sawmill, and it's like a 15 foot black walnut trunk sawed onto you know 2x4s, and it's like, oh baby, I am rock hard, I'm ready. He was born to work the mills. I'm telling you, man. And this dude is like, the guy that's like narrating it, he's like hyping up the forklift operator at his sawmill, you know? He's like, this man was born at the wheel of a forklift. Look at him. Look at him. First shot, like bam. He's a machine. And it's like, oh man, I wish I had a guy like that hyping me up. This is so good. He craves the mill. He's surely forklift certified. I don't know. That's just what I've been watching. Look up Delta P for a quick second. Are you sure about that? Is it gonna, you know, is it gonna get me? Is it gonna get me? I don't know. Fuzzy. Thank you very much for the super chat. Is that how you get to be sleek and hydrodynamic like Dave the Diver? Or kinda. That's an old thumbnail. I didn't know what to do. I had no prep, so I just like popped it on and I was like, here we are. Coma, thank you very much for the super chat. Delta P is safe. It's a super sock. Okay, let's check it out. Zardim, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Yo, Randon, so great to see you back. Sad that I've been missing streams lately, but I recently turned 30. Congrats! I wanted to share some of my birthday money with you. Throws Billsy, thank you very much. And congratulations on hitting the big 3-0. I thought up a story, like, I remembered a story that's like fairly mundane, and that's why I forgot about it. It's not a crazy story, because you know I got some crazy stories, right? is a funny story from my childhood that I completely forgot because it's kind of mundane, but I think you guys would get a kick out of it. But now I'm thinking about making it into a video because I think it's kind of funny. Yo, your birthday's coming up soon? Happy birthday! But like, we're supposed to wish you a happy birthday when it's not your birthday, right? Fellow wizard. Okay, let's look up Delta P. What the fuck is Delta P? This better be at least as good as the Chevy Goliath ad. Delta P. What the fuck? Diving pressure hazard. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. Yeah, I know what this is. I know what this is. All right, I got you. It's not a meme, it's more of a phenomenon. Yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah. He finally understood. I'm more interested in do you guys know about Lake Peigneur? I think down Louisiana way. I think Louisiana. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a lake over a salt mine. Elaborate? Coma. I'll tell you exactly what it's about. There was a lake in Louisiana, and it was right above a salt mine, right? And a bunch of people that were horny for oil were drilling in the lake to try to find oil. And these idiots actually accidentally drilled into the salt mine. Can you see where this is going? The entire lake drained into the salt mine, and it like instantly liquefied the salt, right? And the river that flowed into the Gulf reversed, and water was flowing out of the ocean like into the salt mine. It was fucking crazy. As far as I know, like the oil company that was drilling didn't have to pay a damn thing. They were just like, we're sorry. We're so sorry. I'm sorry. And then they're like, don't let it happen again. And they were like, we won't, sir. Hee hee. And then they didn't have to pay a damn thing. That entire lake is saltwater now. It's crazy. It's like South Park, yeah. Like the spokesman is like butt naked on a bearskin rug in front of like a roaring fire, and he's like rubbing his nipples and being like, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for causing an ecological disaster. I don't know, man. It also took out the surrounding town. That I did not know. I know a couple houses went into the ground. It created a giant sinkhole, but I didn't know that it took out the entire town. I did hear a couple houses got like pulled into the hole, you know? Davina, thank you very much for the super chat. Brandon, you're back. Did you get my favorite flavor of cigarette while you were out? Menthols? No. No. Not every CEO is Joey. All right, how do we move forward with the story idea? Let me think. I could probably still turn it into a video. I'll hold off on it. It's a pretty good one though. It's a pretty good one. Hold on, let me think about it. Do I want to squeal? So when are you going back to Louisiana? You mean Resident Evil? Maybe tomorrow? I don't know. Miss Junior Zatsu, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm here. I'm here. Hey, Randon, have you ever played Balatro? I watched a couple streamers play it. And it definitely looks up my alley. Because I do love a roguelite. But I'm pretty bad with card game. Like a playing card, not a playing card game. You know what I mean, right? Didn't realize how much I missed morning streams until they were gone. Thank you. I'm back. I'm back. No squeal, a smidge of squeal. Okay. Once in a long while, people for some stupid. That's all right. You're not stupid for asking me. It's just it's a fruitless endeavor, right? Like you're asking and you're not gonna get a return. That's the way that it's stupid. It's not a stupid question. It's just kind of like, you know, you're barking up the wrong tree. People ask about like people ask me for like romantic advice, right? And it's just like, why? That's like fucking crazy. Why would you do that? And it's like I can't really think of anything, you know, off the top of my head. Play Balatro, go to game. All right, Jananways, I'll give it a shot. All right. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. You accidentally divert a river into a salt mine ASMR short. Oh, Zomboid. We gotta get into that. Okay. It's like, it's the most pathetic dating story you could imagine. It's extremely pathetic, and it's funny in how pathetic it is. Okay? Love line. And then you'll understand. It's like, oh, I understand. I understand why he never wants to talk about this shit. Because he's really fucking bad at it. You know? The road to the military base won't clear itself. This secret one? After you hear this story, you'll be like, oh yeah, we should never ask him about that shit ever again. Love that you're airing out your L's for our entertainment. It's definitely like, it's not like, lol, epic failure. It's like, wow, that is like a level of sadness. You know, that is a level of pathetic that I never really thought possible. Maybe it's better just to be forever alone, you know? It's pretty bad. It's pretty humiliating in a very mundane way, you know? And it's when I was a kid too. I think I was like 16, 17. I was like a fucking kid. It's crazy. Don, thank you very much for the super chat. I got really bored without your streams for the first half of my workday, so I started hitting cars with my delivery truck for fun. Did you, did you start putting like, Did you put like, you know those old school trains and they've got the little grill in the front and it's like meant to like push cattle out of the way? Did you get one of those bad boys up on you know, the front of your delivery vehicle? A cow catcher. That's the shit right there. Is that what it's for? I think that's exactly what it's for. That's why it's called a cow catcher, right? Killdozer style. Let's go. We have to start like a Twisted Metal, you know? All right, all of us have to go over to where Don operates, and we're gonna have to open up like a Twisted Metal style, you know, club. I'm gonna have the ice cream truck with the clown head on the top and shoot missiles out of the front, right? We're going Mad Max, exactly. Have you been playing the... Is that why Factorio is going fucking crazy? I heard there's like 100,000 people playing Factorio. Is it because they released like a banger new DLC? That totally makes sense. I was wondering. better get on that then, you know. Yo, 81 deities. Thank you very much for the super chat. I found my first gray hair today, so here's some cash to celebrate. It's like a hereditary thing in my family, right? You know what? Is it just in my family? I think it's just in my family. Like all of my siblings and I have had little gray hairs since we were in high school. But then we go out to like our cousins, they don't really have gray hairs. Gray hair for the next outfit? Do you guys really want that? Oh my god, it's hereditary. Okay. All right. I don't know when a new outfit is coming, but when it does, we'll consider it. Ham, are you calling me a hag? No. Saku, is good to be back. Thank you for hanging out. All right. I kind of do want to talk about this story now that I'm thinking about it. If I want to, maybe I'll turn it into a video, but maybe not. I mean, there's like a very good chance I'll never turn it into a video because I got a lot on my plate right now, and like I kind of want to focus on the D&D stuff. Oh, by the way, probably no D&D this week. I need to talk to Cass because I think Cass is doing something. He's like booked solid. He said like for like a week or so, like he's gonna be busy with stuff. So definitely not this week because I just came back and I'm still working on stuff. Next week I'll be ready, but Cass might be taking a break next week. I don't know. So maybe not next week either, but then the week after that, almost certainly that will be the, you know, that'll be the latest that we do it, but maybe next week. I don't know. Something like that. Cass said he misses you. Does he? Does he miss me? Really? Cass is on vacation. It was something like that, right? Yeah. Send him a text. I mean, I have to catch up with Akashi first and foremost, and then Cass, and then I guess I'm up to date. I've just been he says that to manipulate you. Your chat's pressure valve, something like that. I'll catcall him. Oh, you know I will. Embrace your male hagness. A male hag coven is called a podcast. So you just get three of us together and we make a coven. And we can all cast from the shared like spell pool. Okay. Okay, let's talk about my humiliating story. If I turn it into a video, I'll turn it into a video. If I don't, I don't, right? So this is when I think I was just barely in high school. I was like a fucking kid. And in hindsight, I don't think I like this person. I think I like the idea of liking someone. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Because when you're a kid, even if you don't understand why everybody else is such a fucking coomer, you just want to be a part of it. Because everybody else seems to be talking about. I didn't understand. I was just like, okay, that's the one that I'm after. That's my target, right? You feel like you want to be like everyone else? Yeah, exactly. Just to fit in. So I was chasing real hard. I was like convincing myself my life is gonna totally make sense if I could just be in a relationship and like not be a loser, right? Oh, I can't be a loser. I gotta be out there dating and stuff like that, right? So I was like chasing real hard. just like, I don't even know like why I decided on this person, but I was just like, okay, that's the one that I have to date. So I was like chasing, and then I finally got a date, right? I finally got a date. He's a chaser. I felt that. And then I was just like, come on, let's just go out on a date. Like, it'll be good, it'll be fun, I'll take care of everything, you don't need to worry about it, right? So the person I was chasing, she was like, yeah, sure, okay, we'll go out on a date. So I was planning everything. I wanted everything to be perfect. I like had new clothes and everything and blah blah blah. You sound desperate? Because I am desperate at the time, right? Gavin, that's besides the point, right? So like any stupid teenager, it was like movie and food, right? Movie and food. So it was like movie went without a hitch. You just go there and you sit down and you watch a movie, right? And then afterwards there's food, and my brain was like, I'm gonna impress the fuck out of this person, because we're just like stupid little teenagers, right? Can't even drive, can't even do anything like that. I was like, I'm gonna take this person to a sushi restaurant, super fancy, right? No, not Shake Shack, sushi restaurant. So we go to a sushi restaurant and we sit down, just a pair of stupid ass teenagers, and we're like, you know, I know, but that's my point, Fed. It was just like, oh, it's like pricey and expensive and fancy and like, you know, weeb. I even back then I was kind of a weeb. What was I watching? I don't know, Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho. Anyways, besides the point. So we sit down and we're eating sushi. And I was like, I eat the sushi. I eat as much as like I would normally eat, which is a decent amount. And it's like, okay. And then she eats more sushi. And then more sushi. And then more sushi. And then I just start fucking sweating bullets, right? I'm sweating like more and more and more. And I'm just like fucking sweating. And it's like, uh-oh, this is not good, right? So finally, this bottomless pit of sushi finishes up, right? You know, wipes the mouth on the napkin. She's like, thank you very much for the dinner. And I was like, no problem. And then the bill comes out and it's $200. It was a $200 bill for sushi, which you guys in 2024 might be like, oh, that's not so bad, right? But you have to understand, this is when I was a teenager, right? Akashi, can you, if you're here, could you pull up the inflation calculator? Akashi, I don't know if you're here, or Amos, if you can somebody pull up the inflation calculator? Give me $200 in 1998 money, 1999. Amos, please, I appreciate it. Give me $200, 1998 in 2024 money. That's like 2 centuries ago. 300, 400 bucks. That's not too bad. Okay. Just 400 bucks. So imagine being a 17-year-old with a $400 bill for a dinner, right? Needless to say, I did not have $200. I actually brought $100, which I thought was like, you know, like I came out there, I saved money, and I went into the sushi restaurant with $100 in my wallet, thinking that's good enough, right? I over prepared, but I was not like ready for this amount, this gargantuan amount of sushi that this person ate, right? Okay, so this is where it gets incredibly pathetic. I didn't have a cell phone back then. Almost nobody had a cell phone. That was like before anybody had a cell phone. I had to, so she's like looking at me and I was just like, hold on, I gotta figure this out. So I had to talk to the front table and I'd be like, hey, can I use your phone? Cause I didn't have a cell phone. And they were like, yeah, okay. So I pick up the phone and then I call home and it's like, Mom, can you help me out, please? So my parents had to come out to the sushi restaurant and settle up the bill. In front of this person that I took out for a date, right? So what's really funny is that like I was just expecting like one parent to come over and very quietly pay the bill and I could crawl home in silence, right? The entire fucking family came out. My aunt was there too. It was like mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt. I don't know where the fuck the aunt came from. And they were all like, look at this idiot. Anyway. So needless to say, I never talked to that person ever again. They never tried. It became something of a legend though. Just random people, girls, dudes, and even one teacher was just like, hey, take me out for some sushi sometime, Randon, at school. In high school, like random people were asking me to take them out on a date. They're like, I want to go to a sushi place. And it's just like, fuck! Just never gonna lay that shit down. That's awful. Anyways, did you like the story? I just remember that shit. That's so fucking mundane in terms of like other stories that I could tell, but that's literally, that shit happened. Do you get PTSD when you see the name sushi in your chat? No, I like sushi now. I get PTSD when people try to talk about like romance shit, Coomer shit, because like that's the, like in a nutshell what you can imagine when you try to imagine my romantic life. That's like a microcosm for everything. So it's just like it doesn't get better. In fact, that might be the best. That might have been like the best date I've ever had in my entire life. You know? No kidney. No kidney. No kidneys were taken. Parotech, thank you very much for the super chat. Times haven't changed much. First date I had when I was a chaser was movie and sushi. I'm telling you, man. That's the teenager, you know? That's what teenagers do. Although like everybody else would be like, they'd be going to the Jamba Juice or something, right? Or I don't know, Red Robin, you know? Or something like that. They'd be going to like a chain restaurant, you know, TGI Fridays or something. I don't know, Chili's. I thought I would be fancy and go to like the sushi restaurant. Did your parents drive you since you couldn't drive? No, we walked. We walked. Well, there's like, you know, buses and stuff like that. Like the bill was $200 for dinner, I'd feel bad and at least pitching enough to cover what I ate. I might have overpromised, right? I can't back out after I've made a promise, right? Back in '99, you could still walk on the streets. I'm telling you, you can still walk on the streets today, you know? Might have to carry a switchblade, but still, you know. Was it kaiten sushi? No. I know what that is. No, it wasn't. I don't think that existed back then. Well, definitely not in the United States. I don't know whether it existed in Japan, but bro, your folks came out for front row seats to the roast of Randa Nearing. After that, they're surprised you're a wizard. I'd be traumatized. I'm telling you, Matthew. Nothing is worth that level of humiliation, right? Nothing is just not worth it. Kaiten sushi was invented in 1950s in Japan. It's been around for a while. I did not know that. That's crazy. I went in Japan and I ate a ridiculous amount. I stacked up like 2 plates, you know? I stacked up 2 plates and then I went there to like expecting that it would cost like a couple $100, but it was like $50, $60. I was like, damn, it's good. Would you go to Japan again, by the way? Taco, I don't think I would ever, that's ever is a strong statement. I would probably like fly into Tokyo because that's that's the place to be, right? But I would probably not spend more than 1 or 2 nights in Tokyo. I'd go immediately north to Hokkaido, and I'd probably spend the entire time up there and then fly back, take the train back down and then fly out of, Tokyo. But I'm not too interested in Tokyo anymore. Isn't there a direct flight to the north? I actually have no idea. Couldn't tell you. But maybe. Oh boy. Archaic bro. Thank you for the super chat. Watoto Dial. Thank you very much for the super chat. Next time your mom brings up if you're dating her, just remind her of that story, letting you know can't date anyone due to PTSD. I mean, it's a running joke. The worst was that like people at school found out. The family is like, I'm used to humiliating myself in front of my family. That's nothing new. It's like the Simpsons bit where it's like, oh, Simpson, can't you go 5 seconds without humiliating yourself? And then like, the belt pops off, the pants fall down, and my fucking bow tie goes, boy, and I go, how long was that? 3 seconds. It's not my birthday yet. It is in this freaking stream. Every day is your birthday in this stream, except your actual birthday. Pogs, thank you very much for the super chat. When I was 18, I went through a chuny phase where I thought that a girl with big blue eyes who had a crush on was a deep one from H.P. Lovecraft. What the heck? How did that end? You can't just leave it at that. You have to tell me how it ended. Kyo, thank you very much for the super chat. Do you want a date with a Saiyan or something? Pretty rude to keep ordering food without concern for the other. I mean, in her defense, Kyo, like, we're just kids, right? I think it's like unfair. I think it's unfair to put like a bunch of weird stuff on this person that I went out on a date with. Cause like when you're like 16 or 17, you just don't think, right? You're just kind of like, kids don't know how to be polite yet. Kids don't know how to, they don't think that deeply, because like when you're a kid and you go to, it's like this. When you're a kid and you go out to eat with your family, do you think like, oh, this is going to cost a lot of money for my, my dad or my mom or whatever, right? You don't really think about like how much it costs when you go out to eat, because you've never had to like pay before, and you just don't like, you just break like, but like, and that moment was probably the first moment where I had to pay for food, like on a, pay for the table, and I became aware of that like adult concept, and it's just like, oh my god, it is crazy. You do a lot of stupid and sensitive shit as a teenager. I'm telling you, man. Gotta give them a pass, but also at the same time, give them nothing but scorn, right? Madi, thank you very much for the super chat. That was basically a first date. Meet the whole family, RTA 80%. Shiki, thank you very much for the super chat. Hokkaido is so nice in the winter, prettiest snow towns I've ever been, but it gets fucking cold, right? I was thinking like a spring fall trip, if ever. If ever. It's super cold in the winter. Ever think of going to China proper? I'm kind of interested in Shanghai. Like, all the pictures I see of it looks incredible. Like the river, I think there's like a river, right? Like a curly river, and then like yo! Cass, I'm alive. Yeah, I was MIA for a little while, and here I am. I was super addicted to a series of videos about bicycling, road biking in Taiwan. And there's like a highway that goes right up into the mountains, and it's like the most out of the wild climb I've ever seen. I can't imagine doing that downhill in the rain, which I hear it rains a lot in Taiwan, but it freaking blew my mind. I watched a whole bunch of videos about that because I think there's like there's a race or something, right? If you consider coming to Taiwan and meeting your tea dealer, that might be kind of cool. That might be kind of cool. If I did go, I would definitely go for the bicycling stuff though, because it's like world tier road cycling. The roads are so clean, and like the people there I've heard are used to cyclists. They don't like run you off the road or slap you on the ass without your permission, which, you know, that might be that they might, I don't know, right? Yeah, why isn't Cass a mod? That's kind of crazy. And why are you up this early? This is crazy. I want to live somewhere where it's safe to bike. I'm telling you. Or where would be like the destination to like live? Like if you wanted to live in a bicycling friendly location. I mean, the Netherlands might be number one, right? I heard like Minnesota is pretty good for bicycling. Switzerland is like hilly though, right? Switzerland's got some fucking mountains and shit, right? If you want like easy, fun cycling with good infrastructure, I think like can't really beat Netherlands, right? But consider the cons. What does that mean? Germany probably has good cycling too, but I don't know. Denmark is flat as shit and great for bicycling. I believe it. I believe it. Sounds like a way of getting thighs as wide as your torso. I mean, Switzerland, yeah. All I know about Switzerland is from Heart of Iron 4. Hawaii? Maybe. You know what I want to do? You know what I actually want to do? Have you guys looked up the Southern Tier? I want to do Southern Tier cycling, which is like from Florida to California through Texas and stuff like that. You can do that year round. It's a transcontinental bicycling tour route, and it goes from Florida to California, and you just go all the way across the United States, across Texas. Sounds fun. The good thing about that is that like there's not a crazy like weather, you know. It's pretty much the only way that you can go across North America on a bicycle in the winter. It's just like not gonna happen. Could you imagine crossing the Rockies in the winter? It is fucking crazy, right? If you're ever doing a bike tour in the Netherlands, you can crash in my place. That's the stuff right there. Just like a one night crash so that you could shower. Good stuff. I miss bicycle touring. I should probably someone banish Parotech from Detroit. Cycling in Texas though is kind of rough. Cycling in the US is just rough. Pretty much everywhere. There's like, if it's good, then it's the exception, not the rule. It's just the unfortunate truth. I kind of want to bike across Canada too, from coast to coast, but you have to like haul water if you're gonna do that, because there's like giant sections of Canada where there's like not even a gas station. It's like 150-ish to 200 miles between gas stations at certain parts of like the inner part of Canada. So you need to haul like 2 or 3 gallons of water. You're just gonna fucking die. Just drink your pee. We're not all a bunch of based pee drinkers. All right, Donchi, I can't just do that. So Australia. The problem with Australia is like, I heard that Australia has like an insane amount of like thorny stuff, you know? I go onto a website, a forum of bicycle tourists, and people have said that, like, even if you're like wielding, even if your whip is shod with you know, like Schwalbe Marathon Plus, like the most powerful bicycle touring tires that you just never get a flat, they'll get a flat out in the middle of nowhere in Australia, which is not fun. Not fun. Hello, I'm back. I'm probably not live for much longer. My stamina is just like shot. But I will try to stream tomorrow, Friday. But I'll stream Saturday, Sunday for sure. And I'll try to stream another day if I can. You'll contend with the victors of the Emu War there. I can finally ban Dodgy. That's pretty good. It might be because you tried to, you know, goad me into drinking pee. That's just a guess, like a crazy shot in the dark. But, you know, that's just a part of, this is just part of life, right? I do think that you could define life as one, it's like a tapestry, right? Where it's intervals in between points where you are tempted to, or trying to be goaded into drinking pee, right? So it's like, for some people, you could go like 15 years in between, you know, in between these moments, but that's life. So consider this, right? That escalated so fast. I guess. Lots of indie streamers drink pee. It's not weird. See, we're at that moment right now. We're at that moment right now where I've reached a point, and the interval was what? 3 minutes? Not 3 minutes ago, Danchi was like, you just have to drink your own pee, bro. And then 3 minutes later, we have this person that's like, you know, lots of indie streamers drink pee. It's not weird. If you were to do that, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary. So it's a 3-minute interval, right? All of you out there that are hanging out with me and watching, I urge you to try it out. So now that interval has come to an end for all, you know, 300, 400, 500 people that are hanging out here. I am trying to convince you, nominally, maybe you're not thirsty, maybe you are, maybe you're in a good position, maybe you're not in a good position, but that is always an option, you know? It is always. And now that this moment has passed, right? I mean, you know, you'd rather die than don't. Absolutely don't. There's no pressure, right? But now your life has entered the interval between, you know, quite refreshing, took 10 years off of aging. There you go. There you go. So now you're waiting. You're in that interim period until the next time someone tries to convince you to drink your own pee, right? There is 100% a piss thing in Golden Kamuy, where it's like your hand gets stuck to something metal because it's so cold, and you have to pee on it so that you can, you know, get your hand off of it without it like ripping your skin. So somebody has to pee on your hand, right? Brandon, can you go back to work? What the fuck are you talking about? Shiki, thank you for the super chat. Okay, okay. So thank you for waiting for me. I'm back. And, you know, I'll stream as much as I can. I need to discuss stuff with Cass and Akashi. I need to apologize to them for just fucking disappearing. Welcome back. And then, yeah. Am I streaming tomorrow? Maybe. Probably. Maybe. Tomorrow's Is tomorrow Halloween? I might do more Resident Evil, but I can't guarantee that for sure. I cannot guarantee that, but I will try. I will try. Problem is like the morning period. I guess if it's like shorter in the morning, that's good. Yo, Omina streaming. Okay. Well, I have to send you guys over to Omina then. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Bad Ben, you're right. I promise, Bad Ben. Okay. Are you guys okay with me putting Resident Evil on the back burner? Maybe I'll do Bad Ben tomorrow for Danshi and Taco. All right. I'll try to do Bad Ben tomorrow. All right. It's for you two freaking weirdos. And it's because it's one of Taco's your freaking birthday. All right, I'll play Bad Ben. All right. As always, YouTube, you guys are my favorite. Why am I looking up Delta P? It stings when I Delta P. So clever. So fucking clever, man. Fucking. What? Is somebody playing Fear and Hunger? Are you fucking shitting me? All right, go watch Fear and Hunger.